If you're under 13, piss off.
Hello YouTube and welcome to another episode of Angry Dave's Adult RC. I'm your host, Angry Dave. Here we have my Kyosho Outlaw Rampage. A little bit dirty because I was running it and had a problem with the steering. So we're going to take a look at that and see what we can do about it. So the steering is a little too buried in here to do with the body on, so I guess let's get that out of the way first. The only thing I don't like about this truck is removing the body is kind of stupid. First you got to pull out these pins, then you got to pull out these pins, then there's another set of pins down here. I don't think you pull those off, I don't remember. Then you got to unhook these pieces of the roll cage from here, and then here and down low there's two connection points inside the quarter panel on either side. Let me put the camera down for a second and see if I can get this fucking thing off. Yeah, that was it. Unhook here, god damn it, and here and here on both sides. Yeah, I'm sure that plastic shit is going to survive a lot of on and offs. Yeah, that's a big thumbs down on the body attachment for this truck, but it is a good looking body. Comes light ready. So let's get down to business with this steering bullshit. Let's get this piece out of the way and see what's up. Alright, now let's see if we can find out what the fuck is going on in here. Is it a servo failure? Or is it a horn failure? Oh. Everything seems to be tight, so I think the servo might have shit the bed. Let's see if I got a spare. Alright, so we're in, we got everything disconnected. It looks like the steering itself is just fine, because we can move that pretty easily. So there's nothing binding in the steering, and this wasn't stripped, so the servo is junk. Oh, big surprise, an RTR servo that fucking sucks a bag of infected dicks. Whatever. Just gotta remember not to lose this little guy. And it's, if you have one of these, I don't know if you can see, but there's a 2 on that side and a 5 on that side, which I believe indicates that it's a 25 spline, which is pretty standard. So alright, let's dig into the drawer and see if I have a spare servo or if I'm hitting the internet to order one. Oh yeah, so I did have a servo laying around. Got this DS servo, which I actually end up always having to look up under the name Animos on Amazon, but whatever, I don't care what you gotta type in the search as long as it comes up, because it's only like 23 bucks and it's a halfway decent servo. It ends up being around 300 ounce-inches of torque, which is way more than enough for this thing. Works halfway decent in a crawler too. Loads of people use them in crawlers. I got them in a bunch of different crawlers, and they seem to work pretty good. They even have some larger versions now, 35 kilogram, and that one's only like 35 bucks or something like that. So yeah, nice cheap servo, and they're actually halfway decent. The only problem is we got some more epic fucking fail on the chassis and body design here. Gonna have to unscrew here and here for the roll bar setup back here, and then there's 2 more screws hiding under here, and then this whole big fucking top cover has to come off to access the receiver. I don't know what the fuck they were drinking that day when they designed this truck, but I wish I had some, because it must have been some good shit. So there it is installed. It was kind of a bitch to get that servo horn back on, but it's back on, and it appears to work. So I guess the next thing will be put the cage and body back on and see if we can take it for a little rip. Well, it was fucking ripping there for a minute. There's something else wrong with the steering now. It's not the servo. The servo's still turning and activating the servo saver. Something in the steering is bound up, so I'll have to get in there and see what the fuck's going on with that. But it was ripping until that happened, so I guess I'll have to figure out what the fuck's going on, put it back on the broken list, and we'll get it figured out one of these fucking days. Until next time, thanks for watching. Leave us a comment, hit the like button, share the video, check us out on social media, and we'll see you next time on Adult RC, where grown-up time is playtime.